Okay, here's the progress report on the Project Mustang. I started taking it apart, taking apart the nitrous here. I haven't had a lot of time to work on it this week, but I have all the nitrous solenoids almost all the way disconnected. Then I'm going to pull off the old stainless steel braided line, clean up the engine bay, and while I'm in the middle of kind of taking out the unneeded parts, I'm cleaning. So I just started cleaning up the intake manifold. That's the polished aluminum Edelbrock RPM intake manifold performer RPM. I got a little bit of gas varnish that's showing itself right there. You'll see it's kind of gold, so I got to polish that off, get that clean again. Took the valve covers off. I did a separate video on how I'm polishing those back up, and you can see that the valve train looks just like it did when I put it in, which is nice. I have no twisted rockers or anything funky. Those are Scorpion 1.6 roller rockers on top of Crane Beehive springs on GT40 heads. So that looks pretty good. So I'm going to try to keep doing this fuel injection installation video and get it uploaded as soon as I complete it. I finished up the fuel tank work and have to install that hopefully within the next couple days. Got some extra goodies from Summit, so you can see got some self-tapping screws to attach these insulated hose clamps. Got some miscellaneous 90-degree angle AN fittings and whatnot. So got that stuff there. Then here's the other crazy thing. This stuff is, I swear, crazy priced. If you guys are doing this and you need to buy fuel injection hose, this stuff is expensive. I paid $70 for 10 feet of Earl's Vapor Guard. What is this? 3/8 line. Crazy expensive. So try not to run out. They give you a kit with this Holley setup, but they don't give you enough to run your supply line and your return line. And I want it to all kind of be the same hose. And I like this Vapor Guard stuff because supposedly it doesn't leach that fuel smell into the garage. So yeah, ridiculously expensive on this. That's the box it comes in. Fabric and steel braided reinforced rubber PTFE hose. Ridiculous. Some more polished self-tapping screws. That's to attach those radiator or those hose clamps on there. So that's the update. I'll keep you more updated here in the coming week. Just did a little video on how to polish these babies up. I still have to do the other one. You see how kind of hazy and chalky it looks. It's just from it sitting. I also got to polish up all these brackets and pulleys and stuff. So I figure while I'm going through all the trouble of putting this fuel injection on, I might as well clean up the dirty engine bay. Got to polish all this back up again. This all got crappy. So if you guys are trying to make your engines look, you know, shiny and showy, just be prepared for them to get dull, and then you're trying to get your big thick fingers everywhere trying to polish stuff up. It's a pain in the ass. So that's what's going on there. You'll notice the fender here is popped. I actually did some doing a bunch of paperwork on this car as far as like all the Marty reports and all that good stuff, because I want to get the original build invoice and all that. And I ordered it from Kevin Marty 2 weeks ago, and they required me to actually pull, I'll show you here, pull the fender off of the vehicle and find the hidden VIN. So what I did was I sanded all this paint off of here, because you had to do a pencil rubbing and actually send it to them, because I guess there's only one copy of those build sheets, and they want to make sure that you're the owner of the vehicle. So I sanded all this paint off of here so I could see my VIN number, and then I polished it up. So send that out to Kevin Marty. Hopefully within the next couple weeks that build sheet will come in and I can show you guys that. That'll be neat. That's the actual invoice that they used when they walked around the vehicle and actually made this thing in 1972 from Ford. So they're not reprints, they're actually from Ford. So the originals. So that's going on. I got the body work issues on the back that I'm trying to sort out so I can get this thing painted and have all the body panels realigned again since they've all been pulled off. Just a bunch of crap. So little by little, trying to put it back to like new condition. I also want to try to find a company that will restore, so you can see some crust under here. I think what they did was they painted over some rust, so little things like that got to be fixed. Not a big deal, but it's got to happen. But I want to find a company that actually restores these moldings. I think there's a company that does them for Cougars. I'm going to see if they do them for Mustangs, but I'd love to have all these metal trims restored and put back. I think it still has the original wipers and wiper arms too, which is cool, from '72. So just a lot of different things going on. So I'll keep you guys updated as this project goes along. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100,000. Want to get to 100,000 subscribers, get my plaque, do all that cool nerdy stuff with YouTube, and kind of keep the channel alive. I'm also thinking about restoring, once this is finished this time, I'm thinking about restoring a VW Beetle. So that might be fun. That, or building a Shelby Roadster from scratch, one of those kits, and using that engine right there that I built a few years ago, putting it in there. So let me know what you guys want to see. But yeah, try to get me to 100,000. Tell your buddies, anybody that's wrenching on stuff, anyone that has ideas. Never pretend to know it all on this channel. It's always a learning experience. So if you guys have input or anything, always drop it down in the comments. Anything's appreciated. Just don't be an ass and a troll, because I'm just going to delete the comment. It doesn't help anybody. I'm not going to keep it. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching.